Why do two different audience viewers see a scene in different ways?
Oh, why do they? That's, again, relates to constructivist psychology, that we all have different experiences of the world, and we bring different things to the movie, and we're going to have, therefore, different perceptions based on our own experience. I had this interesting moment in a class once where I had a still frame of Nurse Ratched in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and it's just after she's presided over this rather chaotic group therapy session, and there's a lingering close-up of this character, and I had several different interpretations of that look. And one was that she's a sadist and she's happy that she destroyed all these people. The other is that she's really upset that it didn't go better. Another was that she's empathetic. Same exact image, different people bringing different things to it. And so that's one reason why it's virtually impossible to have a movie that everybody's going to love, or that there's one formula that will be universally appealing, because there are these different kinds of experiences we have. Comedy is something that is very specific to culture, and that's something else that at least gets a mention in here, that comedy tends to be very cultural specific, and that's because a joke is a very bare bones story, and the audience is the one that brings cultural experience into it in order to get it. So that's why I pointed out again in the book, if you look at IMDb, okay, you look at the top rated movies of all time in their database, just as a sample. You don't get to a comedy until number 30, because some people are going to find it funny and some people aren't. Drama may be a little more universal in terms of what, maybe other factors involved. But so, yeah, the search for a universally successful formula is in vain. In fact, the other thing is that once you have a really successful movie like Star Wars, it exists. So now that's part of people's experience. So any subsequent movie is going to be seen in relation to Star Wars. So if I do the exact same movie again, people are going to think, I saw that already. Or if I do a variation on it, they might think, well, that's kind of similar to Star Wars, isn't it? You know, it affects how we experience things. So fortunately, the quest for a universal formula is in vain. It's in a creative field like this, in the kind of relationship there is between filmmaker and audience.